Thinking about making Tampa your new home? Well, you're not alone. Thousands of people dream about moving to this sunny paradise every year. But did you know that a whopping 80% of those people end up not making the move? And I want to share with you why that is. In this video, we're diving into the top 9 reasons that stop so many people from making the leap to Tampa, Florida. Whether you're concerned about the weather, the cost of living, or something else entirely, stick around to see if any of these factors could change your mind, or might Tampa still be the perfect place for you. Tampa is one of the most appealing cities for so many reasons. You've got sun, you've got fun, some of the best beaches right in our backyard. But today, it's not about the endless things to do, the amazing new communities, or why I love my hometown. It's about why people end up not choosing to live in Tampa. I speak with hundreds of people each year, just like you watching me right now on your phone or on your TV, that want to make the move to Tampa, but roughly 80% of those folks that I speak with end up postponing or changing that plan altogether. Well, curiosity got the best of me, and I asked my team, why do the majority end up changing their mind? And we came up with a very real list of 9 things that I'm about to share with you. But first, if you are new to me, I'm Adam Morjan, a Tampa native, born and raised, and more importantly, a realtor with an amazing team that would love to help you find your next home. So do not hesitate to give us a shout, as we would love to be your local real estate resource of choice. And after this video, check out my channel because we make videos just like this, showcasing everything from the best places to live in Tampa to the endless things to do. Now, no more spinning the tires. Let's get into it. And not in any particular order, but the first reason we hear that folks decide Tampa is not their cup of tea is because of traffic congestion and the lack of public transportation. Traffic in Tampa is a growing problem. The city's infrastructure has struggled to keep up with the population boom, leading to increasingly congested roads, especially during rush hour. Okay, so avoid rush hour. Well, easier said than done. Tampa was designed to its core very residential. The city and surrounding areas are all residential, so there are schools everywhere. Rush hour really refers to morning traffic before and around 8 a.m. when schools start, and 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. when schools let out and the workday ends.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
It might be exciting to go to Disney, but I-4 is a nightmare. And if you go to the beaches, go at 9 a.m. or be prepared for a bottleneck as you approach Gulf Boulevard. Commuting, it can be a nightmare, with long delays and gridlock becoming more common. Additionally, Tampa's public transportation system, it's limited, making it difficult to get around without a car. So for those that used efficient public transportation systems in other cities, this can be a major inconvenience and a source of frustration. That being said, I will always give you both sides of the coin, and our city really isn't that big, and you can get to most places in under 30 minutes. People coming from other major metros will laugh at the idea of Tampa's traffic, but if you're from Mobile, Alabama, or somewhere smaller, it may be a bit much. Also, something to look forward to, I recently shot this video interviewing the mayor, and she gave me some really great insight into the future of our transportation, and I do believe we will have some relief in the coming years. Now, if you are from a larger metro, the traffic, it might not bother you, but I have spoken to many people that shared concern over adapting to the high humidity and extreme summer heat. If you think you can handle heat, Tampa might still surprise you. The summer months are not just hot, they're intensely humid, with temperatures often feeling like they're in the triple digits. But FYI, it might feel like that, but temps in Tampa have never actually reached 100 degrees.
You serious?
Still, the sticky, oppressive humidity can make even the simplest outdoor activities feel exhausting. Many new residents are shocked by how draining the weather can be, leading some to reconsider their decision to move. But on the bright side, Tampa's climate also means year-round outdoor living. You'll never have to shovel snow, and winter here is mild and pleasant, perfect for beach days and outdoor events when much of the country is bundled up. Plus, the lush greenery and tropical feel that the humidity brings are exactly what many people love about living here. I personally think the weather is perfect in the mid-80s to low 90s, so I don't mind most of the summer, and you'll find me in board shorts and flip-flop tan lines, living in paradise. But I will share with you, paradise, it does come with a price, and it's not just the hot summers. This time of year also brings the risk of hurricanes and severe weather, and some just aren't cut out for it. Tampa's location on the Gulf Coast makes it particularly vulnerable to hurricanes and severe storms. And while the city hasn't had a direct hit in over 100 years, the threat, it's always there. Residents have to be prepared for hurricane season, which does last from June to November, and it can be a major source of stress. Now, on the flip side, this preparation fosters a strong sense of community. I mean, hurricane parties are the best with family and friends. My family goes back 4 generations in Tampa, and knock on wood, but we have never had anything too major. And I always say, with hurricanes, you have a week or so notice if one is coming. And yes, they can make last-minute changes, but you have plenty of time to prepare. It's not like a wildfire, a twist, or earthquake that catches you off guard. In Florida, hurricanes are our thing, and most of us are prepared to either hightail it or host a party. Living in Tampa, we are always looking to celebrate something, but one guest that always ruins the party is our state bird. You know him as the mosquito. Florida is famous for its wildlife. In Tampa, it's no exception. The warm, humid climate is a haven for all kinds of insects, particularly mosquitoes, which can be relentless during certain times of the year. On top of that, Tampa is home to various forms of wildlife, including alligators, which can be found in many of the area's body of waters, like ponds and lakes. Not the beach, folks. And while the thought of living near alligators might seem exciting or exotic to some, the reality can be quite different, especially if you have to deal with these creatures near your home. It's not absurd to hear of a random alligator story, but seriously, we don't have gators just running around everywhere. Plus, you shouldn't be swimming in mucky ponds anyhow. If all else fails, just do like every local was taught from the time they were 5 years old. You have to run zigzag, and they can't catch you.
Remember, running in a straight line as fast as possible is the best way to escape an alligator.
I wasn't kidding when I did tell you that Tampa is amazing, but it may not be for all of you. I can understand how some of those last points can be real fears for some of you, but this next one, it blows my mind every time I hear it. There are people that actually have the perception that Tampa's boring. Yep, I kid you not. While Tampa offers plenty of attractions, nightlife, and culture activities, some people find the city just doesn't have that excitement or variety they're looking for. Compared to larger cities like Miami or Orlando, Tampa can feel more laid back and maybe less dynamic. For those who crave a bustling, constantly changing urban environment, Tampa might seem a bit too quiet or slow-paced. On the other side of things, Tampa's laid-back vibe is exactly what many residents love about it. Some say Tampa's slower living is perfect for those looking to enjoy life at a more relaxed, enjoyable pace. But I have actually made multiple arguments that it's the best city in Florida because it offers many different lifestyle options, allowing you to choose how fast or slow you want to go. I mean, just take a look. Tell me it's boring. If you are seriously bored here, it's because you didn't leave your house. But affording a home is the next thing on my list. Tampa has become a popular destination, and with that popularity comes a higher cost of living. Housing prices have soared in recent years, making it more challenging to find affordable homes. Rent is also on the rise, and with the influx of new residents, competition for housing can be fierce. Beyond housing, other costs like groceries, utilities, and services have all increased as our nation is dealing with inflation concerns. So that being said, Tampa's cost of living, it's still lower than many other major metropolitan areas like Raleigh, Nashville, Austin, or even in our own state like Miami and Orlando. And with no state income tax in Florida, residents can save a significant amount of money. The job market is also growing, meaning there are opportunities to match the increased costs, especially in booming industries like healthcare, finance, and tech. For those who can budget accordingly, Tampa offers a high quality of life at a relative bargain. But many that reach out to us do so because they are interviewing for a job here and they want to understand the different areas and neighborhoods only to find out they didn't get the job and things are a bit more competitive than they actually thought. While Tampa's economy is growing, the job market can be highly competitive, especially in specific industries. For example, while there are plenty of opportunities in tourism, hospitality, and healthcare, other fields like tech or finance may have fewer openings. This can make finding the right job challenging, particularly for newcomers without strong local connections. Now, on the flip side, the competitive job market also means that Tampa is attracting top talent, which can lead to increased networking opportunities and professional growth. The city's growing industries are creating new jobs every day, and for those who are persistent and adaptable, Tampa offers the chance to be part of a dynamic and evolving job market. But don't just take my word for it. In recent years, Tampa has been ranked many times for things like one of the best cities for startups, a top city to start a career, and a top large city to start a business. Earlier, we touched on the risk of severe weather and the rising cost of living. So in line with those reasons for not moving to Tampa, Florida, high insurance costs could be one of the biggest things that breaks the camel's back. Given Tampa's risk of hurricanes, flooding, and other natural disasters, insurance costs can be significantly higher than in other parts of the country. Homeowners insurance, in particular, can be a major expense, often including additional coverage for flood damage. On the bright side, many residents find that peace of mind provided by comprehensive insurance is well worth the cost, especially when they're living in such a desirable location. Additionally, there are ways to mitigate insurance costs, such as investing in hurricane-proofing measures for your home, which can also increase your property's value. Personally, insurance premiums for my home peaked in 2023, and in 2024, we saw a handful of insurance companies come back into the Florida market, ultimately lowering my insurance bill by 20 to 25%. One last savings that might help you is with a newer home. Most older homes like mine, built in the 70s, are the ones with higher risk and higher premiums, whereas a new construction home might only be a third of the cost for the same coverage. Now, let's talk about this last one. It's something that I can't change and is absolute a personal preference for you. Tampa's warm climate is a draw for many, but it also means a lack of distinct seasons. If you're someone who loves watching the leaves change in the fall, experiencing a snowy winter, or feeling the fresh bloom of spring, well, Tampa's perpetual summers might not satisfy you. The consistent heat of the summer simply becomes milder weather for the rest of the year, but we really don't experience the change of seasons. However, Tampa's climate, it's a dream for those who hate cold weather. You'll never have to worry about shoveling snow or bundling up in layers. Plus, you might miss the changing leaves, but you'll gain endless beach days, outdoor activities year-round, and beautiful, lush landscapes that stay green even in January. For those who love the sun, Tampa's climate is the perfect setting for an active outdoor lifestyle. So there you have it, 9 reasons why 80% of people decide not to move to Tampa, Florida. But remember, every coin has 2 sides. While these factors might be challenges for some, they're also what makes Tampa such a unique and desirable place to live for others. Whether it's the warm weather, the relaxed lifestyle, or the sense of community, Tampa offers something special that's hard to find elsewhere. If you're considering a move, weigh the pros and cons carefully, and you might just find that Tampa is the perfect place for you, leading you into the next questions: where to live? Figuring that out doesn't have to be a difficult task, and my team eats, breathes, and sleeps Tampa real estate, and we would love to help you and your family find your next home. So make sure to reach out to us, as it's never too early. And for more videos just like this, check out my channel because it's loaded with valuable content all about Tampa. Thanks for watching, and until that next video, I'm gonna catch you later.